30 laps, the distance for the DuClon Memorial 6th Annual Edition off turn number 4. Here we go. It's a tight pack of cars off turn number 2 and a 2-car breakaway at the front of the field. Chub shoots from the outside of the front row. He'll take the lead from Maresca as they come around at the end of lap number 1. It is still super heavy traffic in mid-pack as the pack works down through turns 1 and 2. Breaking away is Blair as he moves into the number 3 spot. And we've got caution on the speedway. And we are back underway as they head through turns 1 and 2. The battle will be on for second. Here comes Blair. Blair will shoot down to the inside as Maresca cranks that car up the top lane off turn number 4. Not going to be enough to hang on to the number 2 spot. So Blair moves to second, and he will now go after your race leader, Chub. Briggs runs in 4th. Back in the 5th spot is the 94 of Bryce. Oaks dropping into the number 6 position. Everybody nose to tail through the top 6 or 7 cars as they all roll down off turn number 4. Action a little further back in the field. Mesler mixing it up there with the 92 with Joe Watson. Just in front of them is the outlaw DuBois as they work through turn number 2. Davis trying to get that top lane going here as he battles with the Greg Oaks number 22 off turn number 4. Oaks, who won the match race earlier, battling for that 5th position. Davis's car steps out a little bit in turn number 2. That's going to be enough for Oaks to jump in front of him, at least down the backstretch. DuBois in trouble. The outlaw quickly exits the racetrack with the 0-1-2, and he is out of the running here before we hit the lap 10 mark. At the front of the field, it is Chub leading from Blair, Maresca, and Briggs. Oaks now gapping out a little bit on the Davis number 94 as they roll off turn number 4. Chub looking for the daily double here to win both ends of this Fall Classic weekend as he heads down the backstretch and into turn number 3. Blair would love to have something to say about it. He locked up the championship for the Zimmer Service Center United Late Model Series earlier this afternoon with a top 5 finish in the first feature event held over from last night. And he is drawing in on the flank number 1 car. He has closed the gap now to a couple of car lengths as they work off turn number 4. So Blair has got a fast race car here for the night portion of the show, and he is trying to wrestle the lead away now from the number 1 star of Chub. Blair goes to the outside off turn number 4. Is that enough? Frank tries to hang on, and no, Blair will have the lead coming off turn number 2 as Jeremy Wonderling exits the race in the 2R machine. New leader is Blair with the number 58 machine. He takes the lead from Frank as they start to close in on the back of the field. So traffic could come into play here as we head into the middle stages of this 30-lap contest. Back around off turn number 4, Blair coming up on the Weich number 6, going into turns 1 and 2. Blair will escape down to the bottom. And Weich exits the race in turn number 3. So down into turn number 3, Blair continuing to hold on to the advantage. He is pulling away as he tries to put a lap on the Tim Schram machine here at the halfway point. Frank second, Maresca in third. Briggs continues to run in the 4th spot with Greg Oaks rounding out the top 5. Davis is 6th, Mike Wonderling is 7th. Looks like Mesler is 8th, Nate Hill is 9th, Doug Eck rounding out the top 10. Kyle Bedell is 11th. And it looks like behind him is Watson in 12th and Murray in 13th. Chub Frank now closing up and nosing down to the inside of the number 1 of Schram as they come off turn number 4 here and back across the line. Track rubbering up real heavy here on the front stretch, and everybody pretty much staying in that rubber line, and Blair continues to be on cruise control here at the front of the field. So closing in on 10 laps left to go. Max Blair bringing it off turn number 4 through on the inside here. He'll put a lap on the 92 of Joel Watson as they work off turn 2 and down the backstretch. Frank still in second, followed by Maresca, Briggs, and the 22 of Oaks as your leader comes back down across the line. Tim Schram slowing up with the number 1 machine. Schram will exit the racetrack in turn number 3. So everybody kind of strung out around the racetrack here, and Blair not having any issues dealing with the traffic as he charges back off into turns 1 and 2. Now he's going to come up on some cars battling side by side for position there. He's got Kyle Bedell directly in front of him. Bo Dobby and Eck were racing for position side by side in front of them, and now Bedell closing up on Bo Dobby, and they're going to be racing not only for position but to stay on the lead lap, and Blair's got to try to thread his way through here as they go off turn number 2. He's not going to have an issue. He's going to be able to get down to the bottom and clear Bo Dobby's car, going through turns 3 and 4 as they come back across the line with 5 laps left to go. So down into turn number 3 goes Blair. He's in between the Bedell and Doug Eck machines. Chub Frank still in second, followed by Maresca, Briggs, and Oaks as they work their way down off turn number 4 and back across the line. And Blair closing up here, going into turn number 3 on Bedell. Again, trying to put Bedell a lap down as they come back across the stripe. Once Blair clears the Bedell car, he's going to have some clear racetrack to deal with for the first time in a while. And he will get to the inside of Kyle going into turn number 3. Coming up on 2 laps to go in this DuClon Memorial. Just the 1 caution flag after lap number 1 for the Zach Weich spin, and it has been clean and green the rest of the way through as we come to the 2 to go signal this time by. So Blair carries it off turn number 2, and he'll look for the white flag now as they come around through turns 3 and 4. So Blair with the DuClon 58 Tribute car here tonight is less than a half a lap away from that $3,058 payday. He'll come down through turns 3 and 4 for the last time. The double checkers wave, and Max Blair captures the DuClon Memorial at Freedom. Second spot goes to Chub Frank with the 1 star. Maresca takes 3rd, Briggs 4th. Oaks will round out the top 5 finishers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here he comes, the winner of the 6th annual DuClon Memorial, Max Blair. Now, Max, earlier we said congratulations on the championship. Now we get to say congratulations on winning a feature.
Yeah, absolutely. Dad made a couple calls there for this race that I wasn't completely sure about, and it definitely paid off. We were really good. That's the best we've been all weekend. The racetrack has been way different all weekend than what it normally is because there's just so many more race cars. So we've been chasing it a little bit, but we hit it right at the right time, I think.
And I know it means a lot to you, of course, carrying the number 58 on the side of the car this weekend to win this particular race.
Yeah, it sure does. This is the second year in a row, maybe the 3rd year in a row. 3rd year in a row. I know it's my 3rd total, but it's at least the 2nd year in a row we won the race. 2nd year in a row we won it carrying the 58, and that means a lot to me that the family's willing to allow me to do that. It's truly an honor, and I can't thank them enough for allowing me to do it.
And I know you've got a lot of sponsors and crew that help you as well.
Yeah, for sure. Number 1, my dad. I couldn't do any of this without him. All my sponsors: Murphy's Logging, C&J Dairy, Previty's Auto Wrecking, Upstate Auto Group. Specialty Products, Niemeyer Garage, Moody & Son Welding, Integra Shocks, Hoosier Tire, VP Fuel, Rocket Chassis, my crew, just everybody that helps me out. It's a really big team effort. All the fans for coming out and supporting this deal. I think Bob and these guys had a real good turnout. I'm sure we'll be doing this again up here next year. So that's awesome. Looking forward to that. And I want to wish Sheila a happy birthday too. I heard today is her birthday, so maybe we got her a birthday present anyway.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the DuClon Memorial, his third one, ladies and gentlemen, Max Blair, your 2019 ULMS Series champion.